What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. Alright, we're going back to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yes, indeed. Red Hot Chili Peppers fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before going any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bibbity-bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Ali, and this is actually Ali's prioritized request for the month of February for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Ali. Hope you enjoy the show. Ali wanted to see me react to this. It is Red Hot Chili Peppers with a tune entitled 21st Century. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Red Hot Chili Peppers, okay? And the video has 2.8 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. 21st century. That's all it says. I do recognize this album artwork. I do recognize this. If I'm not mistaken, this is who's on guitar here? I believe it's John Frusciante is on guitar here. So I think we're okay. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Won't you keep this in between
Time out. It's got a nice groove. It really does. I love the 16th note feel through this whole song. The 16th note playing from Flea. One, two, three, four. No, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. Hold on. Let me just double check that. Make sure I'm thinking right. Yep. 4 again. 1, 2, and 3, and so it's eighths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 again. And then when they go to the chorus, it's much more focused on the 16ths. I love those 16th notes in the chorus. Very driving. But here's the thing. As attractive as the bass parts are to me in this, what's really grabbing my attention is Chad's drumming. He's got some nice subdivision work happening within his fills. Really, really digging it. Yeah, Chad's drumming. Honestly, I don't get me wrong. I like Flea as a bass player. I do, and I like what he's playing here. But I gotta say, Chad's drumming is stealing the show. It absolutely is. Man. and the thing is, like, there's nothing that Flea's doing wrong. There's absolutely nothing that Flea's doing wrong. Everything he's playing is very complimentary to what Chad's doing. But Chad is just, he's taking the spotlight and putting it on him for a change. And I absolutely love that for him.
And I think that the spotlight should go on top of me, yeah.
Guitar work is actually surprisingly pretty sparse in this song. In the verses in particular, just really kind of hitting those downbeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just interesting. It's got that bright twangy guitar tone, which fits, you know, what he's playing and how he's playing it. It makes perfect sense. Vocally, it's all right. I mean, it's not great. It's not amazing, but it's, for what the song is, for the style of the song, the direction the song is going, I think Anthony's vocals are fitting. I think they're fitting. They're not mind-blowing in any way. I mean, they're just absolutely not. Very simplistic. But a song like this, you don't want, you know, a whole bunch of crazy arpeggiations and, you know, swells and glissandos and everything else like that. You don't need all that stuff for a song like this. You need just some very simple, borderline. I'm not saying he's doing a talkie. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he's doing spoken word, but it's borderline that. You know, he is finding pitch, and he's working around the thirds within that pitch. You know, root to third to third. Sometimes major, sometimes minor, because he's descending and, you know, ascending. But like I said, nothing mind-blowing, but it absolutely fits. It works for this song. So not mad at it at all. No, it's a fun song. It's fun. It's a fun, easy listen with some nice groove work. And honestly, Chad's still on the show. So it's all good. That drum roll. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. That's nasty. Yeah, I think I already got a score in mind for this one. Yeah, I think I do. All right, let me get my thoughts together. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything, but I think I already got the score in my head. So I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Red Hot Chili Peppers with 21st Century. This was a request from Ali. And this was actually Ollie's prioritized request for the month of February for being a Silver Tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Ollie. Hope you enjoyed the show. Okay, yeah, my score did not change. It popped in my head right as the song ended, and I went, yup, that makes perfect sense. Just to be sure, I gave it a little thought, molded over my head, thought about everything we heard, and it still never wavered. So this is clearly the score that it's meant to have. So let's get to it, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.7. Yep, 7.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.7. What does that mean? Well, a 7.7 would translate to a really good skill rating because overall, I think this was a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B as in boy, B plus letter grade. Yes, a B plus. So there you go, a 7.7, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B plus letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Ha ha ha! So glad you asked. Is this the strongest song I've ever heard from Red Hot Chili Peppers? No. No, it's not. I've heard much stronger songs. Much better songwriting, much better execution than this song, okay? Is this my new favorite song from Red Hot Chili Peppers? Again, no. I just, I have my favorites, guys, and I don't see those getting dethroned. Now, I could be wrong. I absolutely could be wrong, but as it stands right now, I still have my favorite songs from Red Hot Chili Peppers. They have been pretty much untouched for the last couple years. So I don't see them getting dethroned, but anytime soon. But then again, Ollie may throw something my way that surprises me. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But having said that, is there anything wrong with this song? Absolutely not. This song, very groove-centric, very groove-heavy. The groove established by Chad. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, folks. Chad really stole the show on this song. He absolutely did. Especially once the chorus kicked in. His subdivision work in the chorus and his accent work in the chorus just absolutely stole the spotlight from anybody else that might have held it. And he held on to it. And I love that. I absolutely love that. It's about time Chad got the chance to really shine on this. And he absolutely made the most of it. Nothing, taking absolutely nothing away. Nothing wrong whatsoever with anything that Flea or John did. They both contributed throughout the entire song. I really kind of, in a way, I kind of feel like John and Flea kind of switched roles. John really kind of focusing on the downbeats, on the 1, 2, 3, 4 on the guitar, while Flea kind of took over with the 8th note, filling out the sound, while John really kind of added to the chugging feel, just really adding that driving force, while Flea kind of took over with the filling out of the sound type of thing with the 8th note pattern they came up with, along with the 16th note transition each time. And then when we got to the chorus, Flea really came alive with those 16th note patterns. That was fun to listen to, man. It absolutely was. I'm not trying to throw shade at the guy. I'm really not. But I gotta say, Anthony Kiedis' vocals on this, not really all that impressive. Okay, they fit. They did the job. They did the deed. They did exactly what they needed to do for the sake of the song. But there was absolutely nothing impressive whatsoever about what Anthony Kiedis did on the vocals, other than coming up with vocal lines and vocal work that fit the context of the song. Impressive? No. Fitting? Absolutely. Tasteful? Absolutely. And I think what he did on the mic was just fine. I'm saying from the standpoint of comparison to everything else that was happening in the song, between the bass playing, the guitar playing, the groove, the drumming, the feel of the song, Anthony's vocals were just, and again, I feel like I'm throwing shade at the guy, and I really don't mean to, but from the standpoint of what was the strongest part of the song comparatively to what was the weakest part of the song, honestly, Anthony's vocals were the weakest part. Now, does that mean he did a bad job? No, absolutely not. I'm just saying that in comparison to what was happening with everything else in the song, Anthony's part was the least impressive, but it still sounded good and still fit the context of the song. No, listen, I have absolutely no complaint about this song whatsoever. This was a grooving tune, and I, believe it or not, I am going to put this, I'm not going to put this on all my playlists, but I'm going to put this on my long drives playlist and see how it does. Maybe if I like it enough, maybe I'll transition it over to the, driving around town playlist, which I use way more often. But I don't think the gym would work. No, it's not going to work for the gym. No, but overall, just a nice laid back, feel good groove, accented and enhanced by what Chad was doing on the drums. So glad he got a chance to finally get the spotlight on him for a change. So yeah, 7.7. It's a really good song, guys. It absolutely is, and it deserves that 7.7 without question. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.7, which is a really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B as in boy, B+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.